Hello, welcome to Nature Walks with Kent. Today I'm in CarlRHansenWoods in, I don't know, it might be Schaumburg, I'm not sure. It's on 59, just north of Gulf Road. And this is a forest I haven't walked in yet, so I thought I'd do a Instagram live, share it with you. It's just gorgeous today. In the 40s, a little cool, but that's fall. Look at the gorgeous colors. I'm a little late, I think. Most of the trees are bare. Still beautiful. It's a little bit muddy in here. We have had a bit of rain over the past couple of days. There was a beautiful lake I just passed. I took some video of that. I'll be posting it on Facebook later. I'll try to post it on Instagram too. I think I'm going to take this trail. Not far enough away from the streets. Still hearing the sounds of civilization. I think this is Gulf Road down here. That's 59 over that way. Yeah, I'm just getting close to Golf Road here. So I'm going to turn around and head back towards the lake. Hey, hi Soteric, how you doing? I'll wave at you there. I'm enjoying a walk in the woods. I've very much enjoyed your videos that you've shared. Thank you. There's some beautiful places in Greece. I hope someday I can visit Greece. See some of those places in person. It's a little chilly here, around 40, 42 degrees I think. Yeah, Fahrenheit. Oh, thank you. And you're welcome here. You can stay in my house if you come. Glad to hear you're feeling better. You know, I think there's a way for people to join in with the Instagram Live. Do you see how to do that? Can you request that so you can join me and we can talk? I've watched other people doing Instagram Lives, and I know you can request to go live with them. I've never done it though. Yeah, I'm out in the woods, so it's possible the connection's not very good. Yes, very nice countryside. I agree. I'm almost to the lake. I can almost see it. Yes. I'll turn the camera around. There's the lake. Hi, it's Shifu56. Welcome. Where are you? So the temperature here is around 40 Fahrenheit. I'm walking through CarlRHansenWoods here in Northeast Illinois. I'll bet it's much warmer in Greece where you are, Sotiris. Sounds great. Drinking wine and reading. Yeah, I think it's like 8 or 9 hours later there. Just getting dark. Somebody else joined us for a little while, but they're not there anymore. (18 Celsius). It's about 65 Fahrenheit, I think. Pretty nice. Not hot, but not cold. May I ask what you're reading? Nikos Kazantzakis, a Greek author. Oh, what's his writing like? What genre? Science fiction, fiction, autobiography, biographies? What kind of things does he write? Christ is crucified again, in the title of the book. Oh. So is it about Christ coming back to earth? I just watched a movie recently about that. It was called Joshua. It was about a man that comes to a small town and helps everybody out. Turns out he's Jesus Christ coming back to earth. It was a very good movie. He wasn't crucified though, but he was persecuted, or they tried to persecute him. A local priest reported him to the Vatican. He went to the Vatican to meet with the Pope. Very good movie. I recommend it if you can watch it. Joshua. I think it was on Amazon Prime. you know if Nikos is translated into English? I'll try looking him up. Oh, so it's about the. I gotta watch where I'm going here. Almost walked off the trail. So it's about the Ottomans and the Greeks in Asia Minor. So it's kind of like alternative history. I like those kinds of books. I'll look them up. Thank you. Captain Michaelis. What is that, another of his books? Not familiar with that. So are you not able to request to join my Instagram live? Or did my video freeze up when I asked you about that earlier? Captain Michaelis narrates the Cretan people in the book you're reading. Oh, okay. See the lake way off in the distance now. Way off over there. Walking down this trail. Oh, your novel is in Greece in 1832. So vivid. You feel that you're live in Greece in 1832. Sounds like a great novel. Oh, thank you. I'll look for your message. Well, I heard the bell ding, so I know you sent the message. Thank you. I'll look at it later. Well, I've walked 2 miles so far. I can see my parking is way off in the distance there. I don't know if you can see it on the video. Probably not. Let's see. Yeah, I can't see the screen very well because of the sunlight, but it's off in there somewhere. I can't see the parking myself on the screen. I think it's there. Yeah. Have you ever been to the United States? I know you've lived in England. I'm wondering if you've ever been to the United States. I was thinking about it while I was driving down to Kentucky to see my sister, and had a lot of time to think. I was just wondering, how many of the states have I visited? There are 50 of them, and I counted up 29. I've been to 29 of the 50 states. I'd like to get to the other 21 that I haven't been to. Yeah, so you're working, at the American College, Anatolia American College. You met anyone there from Tennessee or from Illinois? And you used to work in the Consulate General in Thessaloniki. Yeah, but you haven't been to the United States yourself? It would be so cool if we could talk to each other. We haven't done that. We just wrote to each other as pen pals back in the 80s and send text messages back and forth over Facebook and now Instagram. I'd like to talk sometime. If you can't join this Instagram Live, maybe we could try talking over Facebook, Instagram Messenger. Oh, okay. So you have met a friend from Tennessee. She stays now up there in Tennessee. You know what part of Tennessee? Tennessee is like 3 different states. It's there's 3 parts to it. East Tennessee, where I'm from. Middle Tennessee, where the state capital is. And West Tennessee. They're completely different geographically. West Tennessee is out on the Mississippi River, so it's flatter land. A little more like Illinois. Although there are hills here too. Western Illinois is a lot like West Tennessee because it's on the Mississippi River too. And Middle Tennessee is plateau, So it's the higher land on the way to the Appalachian Mountains in East Tennessee. East Tennessee is mountainous. It's in the Appalachian Mountains. So when you say someone's from Tennessee, you usually get the question, what part of Tennessee? Elvis Presley was from West Tennessee. Actually, originally from Tupelo, Mississippi, just south of Tennessee. His family moved to Memphis. There's a bunch of people up ahead on a hill. Let's see. Yeah, the Tri-City Airport serves my hometown of Kingsport. It's in Blunteville, Tennessee, which is kind of in the middle, in the center of the three cities called the Tri-Cities. Kingsport, Johnson City, and Bristol. Right in the middle is Blunteville, and that's where the Tri-City Airport is. Yes, I just visited my sister Cassandra. She's living in Kentucky now. I took a bunch of old pictures that I found, gave them to her. Some of her as a little girl, me as a little boy. Boy, as cold as it is right now in the 40s, once you start walking and you got this coat on, it gets really hot. And I'm turning back towards the parking now. Oh, you have a photo of my black cat? Yeah, his name was, or her name was Bagheera. We're at Shoe Factory Road, Prairie. Yeah, so it's Shoe Factory Road up there, where I see all the traffic. Yeah, Bagheera passed away earlier this year, I think, around January, or maybe it was late last year. The only cat I have now is Bunny. She's the white cat. She has one green eye and one blue eye. They're the people I was talking about. They're up on the hill. I don't know what they're doing. They're picking things up. There's more people down here. And there's one down here. Maybe they're, I don't know, collecting specimens. Do you have any cats yourself or other pets? Yeah, cats are pretty independent. They can go long periods of being alone, but I understand why you wouldn't have any pets. You work a lot of hours. But cats are easier to have than a dog if you work a lot of hours. A cat can pretty much just sleep the whole time you're away. Most of the time. Yeah, my son Daniel's coming home from Korea. He's in the Army, and he'll be coming home in January. He wants to get a car. He's going to be stationed at Fort Bliss in Texas in February. He wants to get a car and drive it down to Texas. Nissan Micro Cabrio or an Opel Tigra. Are those small cars? Micro. Sounds like a small car. Looks like they're collecting seeds, maybe, from the plants. Okay, Nissan Micro Cabrio. Well, this is a nice walking trail that I found. I'll have to come back. Can get a good long walk in. Oh yes, I saw that you're studying Japanese. How's that going? Are you learning to write as well? When I visited Japan in 1994, November, I learned how to count in Japanese to 100, and learned some phrases. I don't remember them now. That's the best way to learn, is immersion. Jump into it if you can. If you're living in it, you're forced to learn it. I have a friend who studied Chinese and lived in Taiwan for a year earlier when he was younger, and went back and lived in Peking or Beijing for a year. When was that? I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, more or less. He lived there for another year. Speaks Chinese pretty fluently, and knows the writing system as well. I'm amazed at people that can do that. Westerners that can learn the ideograph alphabet. I guess it's just as difficult for Eastern people to learn to read and write Western languages. It's a totally different way of thinking. Letters representing sounds instead of ideas. Oh, you wrote something in Japanese? What does that say? Arigato. Doesn't that mean thank you? I remember Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Arigato. Thank you. I'm trying to remember. Konbanwa. I think that means good evening. Anata wa eigo o nashimasu ka? Do you speak English? Nippon o hanashimasu ka? Do you speak Japanese? I'm afraid that's about as much as I remember. I'm about to encounter another couple of people walking, coming up to me. Hello. Oh, I speak very little Japanese. Like I said, I visited there once, 26 years ago, for work. We were working at the Chicago Board of Trade on a handheld computer for use in the trading pits to wirelessly transmit trades captured in the pits. to the central computers. And back in 1994, you couldn't just buy those off the shelf. So we had to have them custom built. So we went to Japan to visit several. Oh, okay. You have to go. You have to call your supervisor. They're going to call you to work. Well, you take care, my friend. Yeah, I speak a little bit of Japanese, but I don't know any of the writing. I have not learned that. Let's try to get together to talk sometime. I would love that. Yeah, I think this Instagram Live is way too long anyway. I should be ending it. So, for those that will be watching this later, and to my friend in Greece, thank you for joining me for Nature Walks with Kent at CarlRHansenWoods. Be safe. God bless you.